So, guys, we're down to our final selections here.
Let's do it.
Dave's got quite a selection here that I have heavy pushback coming for. All right.
Well, I know. I know.
Here we go. Insert drum roll. Dave defends.
What's he gonna do to us?
Halloween H2.
Yes.
The Rob Zombie one.
I'm with you.
Yeah, you do. Floor's yours.
All right.
I'm with it. Let's set Lord off.
Now, part of this is you have a faction of horror fans that just hate both Rob Zombie movies with a passion. They don't even regard it as being part of the franchise. I'm not here to argue with them because I'm never going to win them over. That being said, a lot of people don't like the sequel because they're like, the first one, we're on board with the backstory, and then the second half is basically your shot-for-shot remake of the original. Halloween 2, okay, the first Rob Zombie Halloween movie is a better Halloween movie, but his Halloween 2 is a better Rob Zombie movie. He just goes for it with the surrealism, with like sequences looking like they're taken out of one of his music videos. He holds nothing back, and the result is one of the most bizarre, insane movies to ever get a theatrical release backed by a major studio. And I love it. I love every second of it. I love the vibes of it. It's a movie that I put on to just like get into that feeling.
You done?
Let's hear it.
Get him, Lord.
All right.
Tell me why I'm wrong.
All right. On tons of accounts. First off, if Rob Zombie somehow this ever makes your doorstep, it won't. I would like to give you the hugest high five for, The House of a Thousand Corpses and The Devil's Rejects. And I heavily say thank you for Halloween, your very first one. I dug the prequel into, basically the frame for frame shout, as Dave said. Thank you for that. And then I want to take about 5 feet, step back, and run up and kick you heavily in the balls for this lump of shit. And then when you're down, I want to kick you in the ribs for 3 from Hell. All right?
Okay, that one would be deserved. That one would be deserved.
So Halloween, I go to the theater and I see this second one, and I'm loving it for like 8 minutes, and then I realize it's a dream. that whole sequence at the murders in the hospital, I'm like, this is amazing. This is the best thing I've ever seen. And then he wakes up, and I'm like, oh, you teased me with that one. Let's see. I'm happy at the moment. Let's go forward. I hate this movie. It insults the friend. This was written on his face practically. He didn't want to do this film. He didn't market it. It was like in his contract. You got to finish this second film. Yeah, I don't want to do it. All right, you want a film? Watch this. The fact that you destroyed who Dr. Loomis is, that was like making Master Yoda look bad. The guy you made him look so terrible and unlikable, and F that guy when he died. This wrong. The fact that the Rob Zombie's biggest crystal meth problem he has is he can't let his wife not be in a movie. So he finds a way to bring her back. How does he do it?
Flashbacks.
Oh, I got a great idea.
The white horse.
I'll just take a page out of Friday the 13th. And we'll just make awesome. Michael Myers, who has that empty, we don't know why, come a mama's boy. We already have a mama's boy. His name is Jason Voorhees.
We already knew he wasn't the empty shell in this series, though. And again, yeah, it was kind of a middle finger to them forcing him to do it, but I kind of love that he just went for it. It was bold, it was daring, and nobody does that.
I think it was like, I don't want to watch your house for the weekend. I want to be over here. If you make me stay, you're going to regret it. And you come back after the weekend and he partied and wrecked your house. That is all I got out of Rob Zombie in this. There's literally just nothing in this film that I found remotely interesting. Oh, yeah, Danielle Harris survived. Like of course we got to bring her back, and I love Danielle Harris. I mean, come on, but like it's just amazing. Like, oh, just copy and paste over here, and I don't even remember. What does he get stabbed at the end? This is one of those movies when it ended, I was so like trauma. I was like, oh my gosh, that happened that I can barely remember. There was one other movie. What was it? Halloween. Oddly enough, 2018 Halloween. That was one that like soon as when at the very beginning when they were allowed to go into an asylum, which their job is to keep him calm. You were allowed to go get evidence from the killing from 40 years earlier, go down to the police station, get his mask. Like, yo, we're podcasting. We have his mask. Yeah, sure. Here's police evidence.
They don't give you police evidence randomly?
Is there any other evidence you'd like?
Once that happened, and then like, oh, they're all frying on concrete, by the way. They all look so uncomfortable, and they're yelling to him with the mask, but they're not facing him. I was like, I'm out. I blew a microchip. That's what happened in this movie. How did he die? I don't remember. How did he die?
It differs between the theatrical version and the director's cut.
What did I see in the theater that had traumatized?
She kills him in the shed and then comes out wearing the mask. The director's cut is better because it ends with her like in the asylum herself, and they're playing Love Hurts, and it's all very poignant and it's about family, and this is not a
kill. He killed.
This is but the point I'm making is this is not a movie I can defend with like reason and logic. It's a feeling, it's a vibe, and it's hard to put that into words.
I got only one light compliment besides the Halloween. I like the hospital scene. Sorry, I like Tyler Mane when he's like as that role.
Not the Weird Al cameo. Most people forget about that.
That puts it over the edge for me.
Yeah.
I'll play.
Yeah, Rob, go for it.
Lauren's kind of traumatized, so I'll play devil's advocate.
Clearly.
I'm probably more of like a Rob Zombie fan than I am like horror. I mean, I'm arguably a way bigger John Carpenter fan because I'm like a They Live, The Thing fanatic. But of course, I respect Halloween. Of course, Carpenter and Zombie kind of get into that tiff. So who knows what happens there. I'm just going purely off of like watching the first Rob Zombie and then watching this. I liked it at the time. I was going to ask if the director's cut changed anything for either of you guys, but sounds like you were good on your just first viewing, Lauren, and didn't want to deep dive any further than that. But
that Three from Hell, I'll never watch again.
Oh no, Three from Hell was
if you
the
want.
worst.
There's a video on Dead Meat where they do like an in-depth comparison, the theatrical versus director's cut of this movie. If you want to check that out.
Yeah, I'll definitely watch that. But yeah, I liked it. But again, I slightly have a pre Three from Hell Rob Zombie bias, so that would be my admittance.
Sorry, I'm trying to come down here.
I don't think I've ever gotten him so worked up with one of my movie opinions.
It's not you, it's Rob. I'm picturing the kick. That's all I'm thinking about.
Well, I could break the ice. Everyone, please jump on Lauren in the comments for defending Matrix Revolutions, because that one really grinds my gears.
Yeah,
it's an open season.
I'm actually, my anger is starting to think like, wow, The Devil's Rejects was a perfect 10 horror film, and then to rate Three from Hell was a -10. Like there was literally nothing in there. But
I mean, I could probably find something in there, but it's just like the whole. And I like Richard Brake. Like you heard me say that a million times, Lauren, and like obviously like his Doomhead in 31. So like that's what you think you're gonna get in Free from Hell. Like, oh, Richard Brake's gonna come in and save it, but without Spaulding, the dynamic is gone.
I'll say this: Three from Hell. The first half, when it's a prison break movie, like on its own in a vacuum, I like parts of it. The second half is
a movie.
The second half is just a lesser version of Devil's Rejects.
For sure.
The fact that there was 60 bullets put into those three people, and there's no scars, even like I mean, like they said they were shot. Why did you say they got shot 20 times each? Like, really, that exact number? and then the fact that Danny Trejo's getting killed by Otis, and he's saying, "What did I do?" I'm like,
yeah.
What did you do?
Yeah.
You captured the biggest like people ever. You forgot?
Yeah, that made no sense to me. Like I love the Unholy 2 in Devil's Rejects, as you're saying, but then
you know exactly what you did.
He completely forgot the whole raid on the brothel. Come on, man.